Hey guys, looks like we got a new beast today and a couple new servants, so we're going to check them out. This one's the Holy Incandescence, it's called. And we'll check them out in the beasts here. Oh, no, it's Blaze Fin. Oh no, Holy Incandescence. I always get these two confused for some reason. Let's check out the details and unlock and max like usual. Level 0, at the start of the battle, cast on 3 random enemies, applying an undispellable Blazing Rage on the targets for 2 turns. Blazing Rage reduces attack by 5%. Whenever an enemy gains rage, 40% chance to reduce the rage gained by half. And it rounds up. And at max level, at the start of battle, cast on all enemies, applying an undispellable Blazing Rage on the targets for 4 turns. Reduces attack by 20%. Whenever enemies gain rage, 70% chance to reduce the rage gained by half, and it rounds up again. So this seems decent, but it only lasts for, what is it, 4 turns at max, and a lot of people aren't going to be getting max, right? You're probably going to be getting him around here. So this would be 5 random enemies for 3 turns and 40% chance. This works for the beginning of the battle. Battles are going to start lasting longer and longer and longer. And then after the first few turns, it's nothing for the rest of the fight. So this is actually the lowest ranked beast that is going to be coming out for the regular beast. And yes, we are going to be getting a tier above these beasts. So how many do we have now? Got 9, 10. So that's all of them. That's the last one. The next ones that come out are going to be crazy, crazy good. So I'll definitely make a video for those when they come out. So make sure you watch that. But yeah, as far as this Holy Incandescence goes, not good. And now that they're all out, I'll make another tier list for them. I'll have to add that to my to-do list. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. I know there's some videos people have been asking I said I'd make. My video list is extremely long and I'm doing several games now, so I'm sorry if I haven't gotten to it yet. So anyway, we have the spring outing here. This is probably just similar to all the other events. We got these for the treasure hunt. The event pass, where you get some free draws, more free draws here, and then the daily pack. We have the challenge boss, and remember, immune to single target damage. There's going to be a trait every day. It's going to change. So if your damage numbers are all wonky, it's because of this. You will be getting some rewards based on your ranking every day. It's more free draws there, and we get some from the stage right here. So it looks like we'll be fighting Aurora. And of course my team's all messed up. Throw that in there. I'm actually going to be changing my team up. I was running that double Aurora, but this Aurora right here was doing like next to no damage, right? She was doing it even worse than Great Adventurer, and that's because she's Martial Soul 1. So I will be transforming, like morphing her into herself, and I've been leveling up her Heroic Soul in preparation for that. And then I'll be slotting in Chessia. And speaking of Chessia, I would have had her at Martial Soul 5, and then we'd be getting shards from the outskirts to get her to Martial Soul 6, but I messed up, and I forgot to summon for her on the last day. So I'm stuck with Martial Soul 4 Chessia right now. We should be getting a banner that will give you a selection chest instead of a specific unit, hopefully, so keep that in mind. But anyway, we'll set this up here, see what damage we get. Deploy. Got 109 billion. Seems pretty high. And next one, 133 billion. I'm only in 36th place. That's wild. People are doing some crazy damage now. Anyway, we got the 7-day purchase. I never get these myself, but you can grab them if you are spending a lot. Got the recharge gift pack. This is always worth it to get. It's only $3 a day, and then you get this at the end, which is really great for people who haven't gotten their morph to level 100 yet, or if you're still working on your Colossus, specifically Sundering Behemoth. You could also use it for blessing. That's not blessing, this is. So if you haven't maxed this out, get on that. And then the treasure hunt. So this is where the new servants are, and it looks like we actually got a few new servants. So what do we get at floor 30? We'll check that out first. Oh, we actually have the new servants here. That's crazy. So I think these two are new, right? Is Raging new? Or am I... No, I don't think these are new. Remedial's really good, but I highly suggest getting this one. This one is broken. You're going to be using this for the rest of the game. So just on unlock, on death, apply an unbreakable invincible shield to an ally with the least HP for 1 turn. And when you max it out, apply an unbreakable invincible shield to an ally with the least HP and to the hero with the highest attack for 1 turn. So this is great. This is going to be helping out your team a lot. We also have this one. The start of the battle, gain 5% damage reduction, gain additional 5% damage reduction on taking direct damage in the turn up to 50%. Damage reduction resets to the starting amount in the next turn. And the max is 20% damage reduction at the start of battle. Gain an additional 20% damage reduction on taking direct damage in the turn up to 200%. And then it resets the starting amount in the next turn. So this isn't quite as good as it sounds. Even with like an extra, if you take 5 attacks to get to the 100% damage reduction, 5 attacks is gonna, it's gonna do a lot of damage, right? Like that'll probably kill you. So this sounds a little bit better than it is. It's not gonna be helping that much. Like reducing your damage isn't nearly as good as being invincible, right? Like, come on. So definitely go for undefeated. It's really, really good. Undefeated and blessing is like a must-have for every single unit in the game. So definitely go for that. Totally ignore this bird. It's useless. Ignore everything. Get undefeated for sure. There's no doubt about it. So I wonder what the supreme prize is then. If that's already in the deluxe prize. Supreme prize has your 2 EX. These 2 remedial and raging. So yeah, nothing really special here because you're going to be getting undefeated again. So how many do you need to get to max undefeated? So you need 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to get to floor 150. That should let you max blessing, right? Or undefeated. Or let's double check here. So you need 1 to activate. Oh, I can't even check. So you need 1 to activate, 1 for 1 star, 1 for 2 star, 1 for 3 star, 1 for 4 star, and then 2 for 5 star. It's 7. And then go back to this. So we need 7 of them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we need to get to floor 180. And I paused OBS and forgot to hit record again. So we'll have to do the rest of the video again. So for any of you spenders, definitely do that. You really want to get to that floor 180 to get undefeated. I got to floor 41. I bought a bunch of packs, so we'll have to do this again. So for any of you spenders who are going to be doing that, make sure to check out my affiliate code from Aptoid. It will get you 10 to 30% back on all your purchases. So we're going to check this out. I'm not going to buy this pack. I already bought a ton. So we'll go to other payment methods. We'll check out my PayPal. So it is a $10 pack. It is converted to $14 Canadian for me, and I will get $1.68 back. So that's my 12% back. You will, if you just open your wallet, you will get 10% back, but as you spend, you go up in reward tiers. So it's a baseline 5%. Then you use my code for another 5%. And then as you spend, you can stack another 20% on that. And anything you spend in here, you will get back in Aptoid balance into your wallet. So then you can use that to buy packs in the game. So anywhere in the game you buy something with my code, you will get money back that you can then spend in the game. So the last thing, oh, gotta cancel out of here. The last thing to check out is this Champion Warrior. Now, I don't know if it was just me. I'm pretty tired. I just had a bunch of work outside. I read through this, tried to figure it out, and it was kind of, I don't know if it's worded weird or what, but we'll check it out again. So there's going to be a prep phase. The first 6 days of the event, it comprises 6 rounds of different tasks, which you can complete to earn points. In the battle phase, the last day of the event, every 2 servers are divided into 1 war zone, which I think they mean combined into 1 war zone. The war zone score is the sum of the points earned by all members. War zones are ranked based on their scores in each prep round. The top 1 war zone earns the prep points of that round. War zones are ranked based on their prep scores or power if they have the same scores. Special attribute bonuses are granted in the battle phase according to the war zone rankings, but are only limited to the event. You can claim the player score rewards and the war zone score rewards in each prep round. Got the battle phase, so Warrior versus unlocks every Friday after day 29 of server launch. The top 4 players on the 2 servers of 4. The top 4 players on the 2 servers of 4 players from each. See, I read that before. I'm doing this a second time, and I still stumbled over that. They just worded this really, really wrong. It just must be a localization issue, like a translation issue. So the players' Warrior versus rewards are distributed based on their final match played, not based on personal scores. You get the reward based on where you end up. Warzones are ranked by the total scores earned, and Warzone rewards are issued accordingly and can be claimed on the results screen. So basically all you gotta do is make sure you do all the stuff you can every day. I already got all of these. There are, I think it was like 5, 10, 20, and then 40, then 50. Yeah. And then I can't remember what was in these, but we have 8 summons, 10, and 10. A bunch of gold in all of them as well. But the thing is, so the way they worded this, the first 6 days of the event comprises 6 rounds of different tasks which you complete. So, see how it says spend 500 gold here, and you gotta do that 90 times? Remember that event that I was telling everybody, that permanent event that would come around, which you could summon for like your Celestial Stones, your Colossus, your Beast, your Servants, the Muse, Morph, and then there'd be a gold spending one as well? I think this is it. I think this is what they replaced it with, because if you didn't know, see this pack boost right here? You can't click on pack boost, but if you click on this little chest here, it'll open up a little shop for you to spend your gold in. And this is the exact same shop as that event from Examcock I've been talking about for the past, I don't know, a couple months, right? So look at, you can buy morph stones here. 10,000 gold for 50 morph stones, 10,000 for 50 servants, 50 beasts, 50 celestial stones. Don't get the muse. Don't get the faction summons, that's wildly overpriced. Don't get the regular shards and all this stuff. Only grab 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 things right here. If you do need to spend more, like I don't think, what's that, 45,000 gold, right? Yeah, it's 45,000. So you will need to buy a little bit of something else. Unless this resets, but I don't think this will. So get these 4 things, and then whatever you want to spend 5,000 gold on, I guess you would buy 10 of these as well, just to get to that 5,000. Whatever you need for that extra 5,000, grab that here. But then I'm thinking this is going to switch over and start being the servant summons and the beast summons, the celestial stone summons, like your Colossus summons, all that stuff. This really seems like it's going to be that event. They just changed it a bunch. And I'm only thinking that because it switches every, what is it, 6 days? No, comprises 6 rounds. So that would be your servants, your beasts, your Colossus, your what's next, the muse, the morph, and then the 6th round is your gold spending one. And that's, oh no, because then we're missing general orders as well. I'm not positive. I'm like 80% sure this is the event. I actually asked them in Discord, so if they say otherwise, or if they even tell me, then I'll let you guys know. So just keep an eye out for that. Check back here in after this round ends, because I think it might switch over to something else at that point. Because these rewards that we're getting, these tickets, this is the same as, actually I'll just throw it up on screen. I think I have a screenshot saved from the gold spending event in Examcock. I'll throw it up right now, and then you can see for yourself if it's the same. So this would be the last round, the 50 tickets, 1k gold, and some XP. And then I'm not sure about these, but yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. So don't forget, there's that little button right there that doesn't look like a button, but actually is. So click on that and buy the stuff that you need. And that's pretty well it. Quick recap. This beast right here, doo-doo, don't get them, don't even look at them, don't think about them, put them out of your mind. What's not doo-doo is that servant, this undefeated one right here. I see it's called Zeus somewhere else. I wish they would fix the 2 different names they have for everything, but this, as you can see, I already got my 1 copy of him. Get this. This is going to be tied in priority with Blessing. Blessing and Undefeated are for every unit for the rest of the game. They're super important. And that's because, see, it says apply an unbreakable invincible shield. There's going to be units that can break through invincible shields. Even the servant, right? Where is it? Guan Yu? Has a chance to break invincible shield. Can't do that. can't break through undefeated. It's unbreakable. So your units are invincible for that turn. So yeah, that pretty much caps everything up for this video, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.